your cheater team for you and your new outfit for you. So we would like to give you.
Excellent, thank you.
John, I'm 15 years old, and you and the band have inspired me to play guitar. And I brought my guitar all the way home from Phoenix, Arizona, so could you please sign it for me?
Yeah, I'll get out of the way. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. In fact, this should be me now, right? Thank you. Thank you very much. Clean shirt.
Hi John, I'm Melissa from Australia. You've played a lot of cover songs over the years. How do you choose what song to play?
You know, sometimes you hear something on the radio when you're driving. We've got a little surprise for tonight. And it brings back memories of your youth or something like that. I mean, yesterday was totally off the cuff. You know, just throwing stuff around. I didn't make I have to underline the point, but that's what I love about the band, is that they're always paying attention and not afraid to try things in and of the moment. And God knows there's no hiding behind tape recorders and rappers and background dancers and, you know, lip sync. And we ran into the cast of that TV show Glee. They're doing 2 shows a night. And they're playing, you know, this is their moment. They played for an hour and 20 minutes. It's all on tape. I said, oh my Christ! I said, the band's on tape, band's on tape, singing on tape, singing's on tape. Hour and 20 minutes a night. I'm gonna start doing matinees. You know? So it's also good for us to shake it up, doing a cover song, you know, that kind of. Sometimes you do things selfishly. They're all for you. You know, you can do some stuff.
Hello John, my name is Marcela. I'm coming from Argentina. We are from Argentina. Well, first of all, before doing the question, well, we have to give to Vivi, okay? She has something she did on her own, and something I bought for you. It's something traditional from Argentina for people dancing tango. The question is now, if you were down the stage, if you were not a leader of a walking or band, if you were on the audience, would you follow a fan life, a fanatic life? Would you travel a long way just to see someone? Perhaps a baseball team, a singer, an actor, anyone? And if so, who, please?
That's a good question. I'm trying to think if I've ever gone somewhere to see somebody, as opposed to them either being in my hometown or being in that town where they were. I don't think I ever have. I can't think of anybody I have, no. Again, you know, it makes me humble. Also, you guys call my bullshit on me. I can't tell a lot of the same jokes twice because I know that I'm going to get called out for it. I got to have a conversation, and I won't mention these artists' names, but the three of them are huge, huge, big. And they were at this hotel, and a mutual friend called me up and he says, oh, come on over, these three are having some drinks in the back and come and hang out at the hotel. So, oh, that'd be great. Went over to the hotel, sat with them, and they said, how'd it go tonight? You know, you're playing 12 nights over there at the O2. I said, oh, it's great, very great. So what you open with is, whatever it was, I thought of the song. And the guy looked at me and said, you don't know what you open with? I said, no, I try to change it up every night. You know, I said, I change 8, 9, 10 songs every night. And these were big guys. They go, what? Do you do that? Now, suddenly they became like those three monkeys, see no evil. The three of them, they looked like, you're kidding. I said, I can't tell the same jokes twice. And the guy says, I do. And I thought to myself, you know, that's just not the mentality that I grew up in and around. The guys in those bars in the East Street Band and the Jukes. Everything was just spontaneity and audience reaction and interaction. You know, we found our own niche because of it. Yeah, just give them to them, sure. Thank you.
Look, if anybody has anything for John, we'll be happy to take it after the Q&A. Just give it to me, I'll bring it backstage. Next question.
Hi, John. John, I have a part A and part B to the question. First of all, will you ever play in the north of Ireland again?
I'd like to.
I thought we do.
Okay. Tomorrow's good. I'll be the only one here.
Suits me fine. And second part of the question is, John, you've had the opportunity to duet and collaborate with a lot of different artists, from Rihanna to Big and Rich and on and on. And my question is, I suppose on behalf of everyone here in the fan club, would you like the opportunity to duet with a very tone-deaf Irish girl?
Deal. I think I hit 40,000 of them last night.
Hi John, I want to ask about set list. There are some songs that you always play because of people's favorite. And how do you choose the other songs? Are there any criteria for that?
You know, I feel obligated to play the hits, though I like them. Not everybody that was at last night's show will be at tonight's show, so you have to play You Give Love a Bad Name and Want It and It's My Life. And then there's usually 8 or 10 slots that are the variables, you know, what I call audibles. And then I have a list on the side of the list that I call things out as we go. So where was it? Bristol a couple nights ago. There was a set list made, and something happens, and you walk on stage and you go, take that one out, put that in, that one out, and I have to choose like 5 songs on the spot. So, you know, you gotta play the hits, and then the rest of them, it's how you feel, what you think the audience feels, and what we remember. You just have to stick to your guns. I couldn't sing that for, you know, without hearing it again. I haven't heard it. And there's no chance I'm going to sing that again. I did that one early on in this tour. You know, some songs didn't age as well as others.
Back right.
When something inspires you to write a song, like something going on in the world, something going on with you, knee surgery tomorrow, girl from Texas follows you all the way over here. Is it something that like keeps you up at night, that you think about until it's done, or is it something that you just work on over time?
You know, I'm not beholden to songwriting, but every day that you open your eyes wide enough, there's an opportunity to write a song. You know, there's another thing going on in the news media or in your life, or meeting somebody that gives you an opportunity to write a song. So if I come up with the idea and I feel the need to sit down and do it, I will. But I don't fear that I can't. So in this situation, for instance, you know, I was more concerned today with the rehab, the acupuncture, the you know, everything they do to get me ready, and then coming up with a unique set list. So the opportunity, I barely had time to even sit down on my guitar and just play it today, let alone. That's a different mindset, you know. So for me, it's a mindset. When I'm done, I'll go lock myself in a room. By late September, you know, the things will be full.